Galaxy S24 Ultra is going to feature some massive updates, and your questions will be answered in this video. If you're confused whether we are going to get new cameras or can we see any battery update on S24 Ultra, then this video will clear things up. And I will also show the first ever look of Galaxy S24 Ultra. The cameras on Galaxy S24 Ultra will be the next big thing for Samsung. Let's start off with the numbers and then I'll share some details. Galaxy S24 Ultra will going to feature a 200 megapixel main shooter, a 12 megapixel ultra-wide sensor, a 10 megapixel 3x telephoto sensor, and a 50 megapixel 5x telephoto sensor. Now there are a couple of things you need to know. First, Galaxy S24 Ultra will going to feature an updated 200 megapixel main shooter, ISOCELL HP2SX instead of HP2 on S23 Ultra. Second, there will be no 10x telephoto sensor. This means S24 Ultra will going to take a 10x zoomed in shots using a 50 megapixel 5x optical zoom sensor. And if you're disappointed because of a 100x zoom on S24 Ultra, then don't. S24 Ultra will going to feature a 100x zoom with a 50 megapixel new telephoto sensor. But how good will it be? Only the time will tell. It is worth mentioning that now on S24 Ultra, you can switch between lenses while recording 4K 60 frames per second video. This was not available on previous Galaxy devices. Also, some sources do suggest we may see a support of 8K video at 60 frames per second on S24 Ultra. Just an added feature I'm sure no one would use. The first look of Galaxy S24 Ultra is out, but before going on to that, a subscribe to the channel would be amazing. S24 Ultra first look is here. There are a couple of renders out there shared the first look of S24 Ultra, and some of the leaks are different. First, as we all know, S24 Ultra will going to feature a flat display, but it will not completely flat. The sides on S24 Ultra will be slightly curved. And there is a difference between S24 Ultra flat display and S24 base model flat display. And there is a reason for Samsung to go with the flat display. This is an extra cost burden on Samsung to make a curved display, so they cut down the cost and opted for the flat display. But getting a flat display, there are a few good things happen. First, a new display technology. M13 displays, which will going to help Samsung to achieve the highest peak brightness on a mobile phone, a 2500 nits of peak brightness. Second, the symmetrical bezels. All four sides will be of same width. This is just an added thing. The bezels on base model S24 and S24 Plus will even smaller than the newly launched iPhones. Along with the new displays, Samsung is going to change the build on S24 Ultra. The sides are now made of a titanium, but there's the bad news. Maybe, and for now it's not confirmed, the heating issue might come up with the titanium build just like the iPhone 15 Pro Max. And if you're still thinking about the batteries of Galaxy S24 Ultra, yes, it is the same, a 5000 mAh battery with a 45 watt fast charger. The performance numbers on Galaxy S24 Ultra is already out, and let me share the numbers, but before that, if you are worried about the Exynos 2400, then it is not coming to S24 Ultra, which means Samsung is going to put a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor in S24 Ultra, and this new processor is an overclocked version of a normal Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 clocked at 3.3 GHz, and it scored 2059 single core score and 4506 multi-core score. Now these are initial numbers and maybe less and could be changed over time, but there are a couple of things you need to know. Galaxy S24 Ultra will going to feature a 12 GB of RAM as a base model and 256 GB of storage as a base model, and the top of the line will going to feature a 2 TB of storage, most on any phone till date, and yes, it will going to feature a 16 GB of RAM as a top tier model. Some people do suggest a Galaxy S24 Ultra will going to feature a satellite connectivity feature, but at least for now, there are no details on it, which means either Samsung delayed the feature or it is completely not coming to S24 Ultra. The release date of S24 Ultra is also an interesting part. As per inside information, Samsung started the early production of S24 series, which means early launch. Now they started production a month earlier than previous generation. Some dates are also surfing online, around 16th of Jan, which is around 2 weeks early compared to the S23 Ultra. If you guys want to see the detailed first look of S24 Ultra, then you should watch this video, and I hope you guys are subscribed. I will see you next time. Till then, peace out.